For this world is not our home. We are looking forward to our everlasting home in heaven. For this world is not our home. We are looking forward to our everlasting home in heaven. Greeting, guys. It is me here with the message of the kingdom of heaven. Guys, you know this one, guys. We can speak for hours. We can talk for months. We can talk for years, guys, speaking about this one. You know, guys, I don't know if you know how foreigners live in a foreign land. Where I live, people often come, from outside nations and come to our country seeking green pastures. So they say. I don't know if it is, but so they say. Nevertheless, they do it. And when you look at the way they live, guys, it's not exactly the way that we who are the citizens of that place live. They will have this small house and it's going to be so small and they will be squashed up in it, meaning there will be so many in that house. Guys, they won't even have a bed, but they will have a lot of mattress down on the floor. They will be having something to hang their clothes. They won't even have a wardrobe, and they will have this small kitchen, just small toilet, or bathroom, and you look at the way they live and they will tell you that we are working for our homes back where we live. Once we get what we want, we're going back home. And guys, because I am so used to the message of the kingdom of heaven and I understand it, and I'm like, wow, this is exactly how a foreigner lives in a foreign land. Guys, is that not how Jesus lived in Israel? No, like seriously, let me ask you, is that not how Jesus lived? Guys, I said this and I'm going to say it again. Jesus, guys, is a God. Jesus, guys, is a Lord. Jesus, guys, is a king in heaven and is coming here to just pronounce the message of the kingdom of heaven because Adam lost it right there in the beginning when he sinned and died spiritually. So Jesus is coming here, guys, not only to preach and give us, these things, but he's also trying to show us that those who now belong to the kingdom of heaven should actually live like I am living. Guys, at the age of 12, the guy is not even interested in playing with other children. The guy is busy in the synagogue, is learning, guys, he is learning scriptures. Guys, as much as Jesus was not educated, because obviously he can't learn from the tree of good and evil. He is the one who brought the message of the kingdom of heaven, meaning he brought the teachings of life. So he can't be interested in this nonsense knowledge we have here on this kingdom. But he's learning the scriptures that he himself, guys, dished out. Guys, we can never really fathom the makeup. We can't grasp and comprehend the makeup of Jesus. Obviously, I've been saying that, so he had to learn that the things that he himself gave to the Israelites. I mean, guys, that is just ironic. Nevertheless, he says to his parents, why are you looking for me? I am busy with my father's business, and he knows that at the age of 33, he's needed back home. So the guy is busy, guys. There was a time this dude comes to him and he says, Lord, I will follow you wherever you go. And Jesus responds, he says, birds of the air, they have a place to lay their head, but a son of man has no place to lay his head. Guys, I sit and I'm like, damn, this dude. Nothing much is said about his housing and all, but one thing I do know, he didn't live in an upmarket. One thing, guys, I do know, he didn't even have a donkey. The guy had to borrow a donkey. Like, hello. And guys, we want flashy this, flashy that, upmarket this, upmarket that, because to us, we are here on earth. This is our home. This is our land. Guys, and a foreigner, guys, a foreigner lives differently. A foreigner, guys, live differently. Guys, this guy come to him, Nicodemus, at night, and Jesus says, we speak of which we have seen, of which we have heard, the kingdom of heaven, and Paul, he says, no ear heard, no mind has conceived, no eye has seen the things that God has prepared for those who love him, but he has revealed them to us, So Jesus, guys, is living like a foreigner because he belongs to a different kingdom. He left the New Jerusalem, guys. He left his throne. He left, guys, expensive things there. So he's coming here. He's like, I'm a foreigner. Why would I want the things of this place? Guys, I made a podcast. I was talking about the God kind of sharing. Guys, I was speaking about the disciples because Jesus revealed the new heaven to them, so they saw the home of Jesus, and they knew that, wow, we also belong here. I mean, guys, Paul, he said that he was taken to third heaven and he saw things that he doesn't even want to share with us, and these guys, their walk, their walk proves that we don't belong here. We are foreigners in this place. So when I was speaking about the God kind of sharing, I'm talking about the fact that they sold their lands. They gave up their possessions and they shared among each other. We guys, we hoard. We guys, we possess because to us, this is our home. We belong here. And then we lie to each other in funerals and in churches and you say we're going home. Which home? Guys, if earth was your home, heaven is not your home. Guys, you see, guys, the difference with the message of the kingdom of heaven. I love what Jesus says. He says that we speak of what we've seen and heard. So his walk, his walk, guys, shows that, guys, you can't preach the message of the kingdom of heaven if you don't know. Guys, if you don't even have a glimpse of that kingdom, because that kingdom compels you to give up the things of the world. That kingdom, guys, compels you to not love the world and the things of the world. So Jesus says the kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field. That when a man finds, he sells everything he has in his joy and buys the field. Why? It's because this person has seen the kingdom of heaven. You understand? He says your treasures are reserved in heaven. Guys, you don't know what I'm talking about. So this message, guys, of the kingdom of heaven is so hard to go about and preach it because it compels you to not love the world and the things of the world because you become a foreigner. Because if you claim to belong to the kingdom of heaven, then earth is a foreign land for you. And how come you are living like a citizen of the earth? Yeah, guys. Guys, you can't go around and preach the message. Guys, you have to think twice before you preach this message. Believe me when I tell you, because this message, guys, compels you. This message, guys, compels you to give up the world. This message, guys, compels you to give up everything of the world because you don't belong to it. Guys, you hear someone coming to you and they say, I've got a revelation. And you're like, what was the revelation? Well, I saw a jeep. I saw a hammer. What? Turn around. Go back to where you were coming from and tell that to someone who cares. Guys, where are the guys who speak like Paul? Where are the guys who will sit down and say, I don't belong to this place. My home is in heaven. Guys, those are the people who were shown the New Jerusalem. Those are the people who were shown the new heaven. Those are the people who show the home of Jesus. And Jesus says, I'm going to prepare a place for you. Guys, Jesus says, I'm going to prepare a place for you. If it were not so, I wouldn't have told you. Guys, you cannot preach the message of the kingdom of heaven if earth is still your home. Because this message, guys, compels you. You are claiming that you have a glimpse of it. You are claiming that the home of Jesus is your home. How then will you then turn and say, this place is my home? How then will you turn and love the things of the world? How then will you turn and say, riches of the earth are mine? How then will you turn and you run after money if heaven is your home? Guys, this message, guys, separates hypocrites from real believers. This message, guys, separates hypocrites from real believers. Guys, let me stop here. I'll continue later. Thank you.